Welcome to another Figuring Out Japan video. We sell all the coolest Japanese collectibles and figurines straight out of Japan. You can find out more details about us in the description of this video, including our Facebook page and our eBay store. So in this video I just wanted to show a couple of sort of figures kind of chosen at random, just to let you guys know some of the stuff that has been coming out in September and mainly October 2016, because there have been a lot of releases, and there's also going to be a heap of stuff coming out in November, and you can already see on our channel a video about some of the upcoming figures. But let's just have a quick look at some of these figures, just from a couple of different series. So for One Piece, I've chosen here the Ichiban Kujishi Shichibukai Master Stars piece. So the Shichibukai is the 7 warlords, and this is actually a Kuji, so it's available through the lottery prizes. But it is actually a part of the Master Stars piece. So I know the Master Stars piece figures is a very popular line, and they actually released 3 figures, full-size figures in this line, which was Crocodile, Mihawk, and Doflamingo, which arguably are probably the 3 coolest and 3 most popular Shichibukai. Pretty tall figures, they're about 25 centimeters, and yeah, it's interesting to me that Banpresto have released these as Kujis, because we had, with Dragon Ball, we had the Frieza Master Stars piece earlier this year, which suggested that they were going to start making bad guys in the Master Stars piece. But these are the first bad guys we've had for One Piece, and they've all been via Kujis, which unfortunately does make them a bit more expensive because they're a lot harder to get as lottery prizes rather than just the standard sort of crane game prizes. But that is a very cool figure and is in the same scale as the other Master Stars piece figures in the One Piece line. So the next figure I wanted to kind of just quickly show is the Star Wars World Collectible premium figure line. So if you're into One Piece, if you're into Star Wars, this is not a bad line to get into. So Sega Games actually make figures in Japan, and they released a line of figures earlier this year. So this is kind of Banpresto's response to that, and there's been a heap of figures in this line. There's been Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, you name it, Chewbacca, Stormtrooper, First Order Stormtrooper, BB-8, C-3PO, Captain Phasma, R2-D2. There's been a heap of them, and they're pretty cool. And most of the characters, and actually recently we had the very cool Jabba the Hutt with Han Solo in Carbonite. And there's also a couple of other figures coming out next month, which is going to be a second version of Darth Vader, and also Stormtrooper, including Luke and Han Solo in Stormtrooper outfits. So there's been a huge amount of figures released in that line. A lot of people have been asking, based on the images online, are they separate figures? Yes, they are. It would have made more sense for them to just, include the extra arms and just swap them. But a lot of the figures and the characters do actually have 2 or even 3 versions, and they are actually separate figures. They're totally separate figures, separate boxes, as you can see here. But there's something for the Star Wars fans. And then the other thing I wanted to show is the Dramatic Showcase Season 4. I made a video about this the other day, so I don't want to speak too much about it, but if you pre-ordered it from us, you should have received an email. I think most of them have already gone out to you and have been sent, and you should get them around sort of mid-November by the time you allow for international shipping. But yeah, it's been a very popular line. A lot of people pre-ordered this from us, and yeah, it's a pretty cool set. So 2 figures there, Trunks and Vegeta. And then finally, this figure has been very, very long anticipated. It is the One Punch Man DXF figure. Quite possibly the most popular figure of this year, believe it or not. And yeah, those of you who have pre-ordered it from us, it's been a very long wait. Banpresto actually kind of did a little trickery there, because in June they actually released like a very, very, very limited quantity of these, and I think they've never done that before, but I think they did it just to sort of test the demand of these figures. But yeah, it's been a popular, massively popular item overseas. It's also been very popular in Japan, and I know people in Japan as well have been really hanging out for this figure. So we've finally got these in now that it's been properly released. And if you've pre-ordered that, you should have already received an email regarding that. And if you haven't pre-ordered it, then of course it is just available from our store to get. So yeah, that was just a short little sample of some of the stuff that's been coming out around September and October 2016. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.